Hello, everyone. I'm not sure if okay tayo, if we are live now, but we are live again after our account was hacked. Actually, yung account hindi pa rin tayo full control, but I think medyo na-stop din yung kanilang pag-hold ng ating Facebook page account. Although wala pa tayong full control, but we have partial access and hopefully ito ay mare-resolve din. Hindi ko pa alam as to how exactly ito mare-resolve. But hopefully by the help of the right people, the helpful people, at kung ano lang yung talagang usual process, it will be reconnected. So, yes, it is stressful, very much stressful, na hindi lang sa pag-manage ng page, especially that we have ongoing online classes, and the monetary side, malaki-laki din. Mga ilan ba? Mga seven figures if in Philippine peso. Pero kasi even when I started, never talagang motivate. I was never motivated with money. Hindi ko nga alam na pwedeng ma-monetize yung mga content. And since I started, hindi ko talaga nakukuha yung monetization na yan because there was problems with technicalities na I also didn't bother to really take seriously. So nandyan lang. And then, yun nga, you'll never know what you have until you lost it. So nawala siya ngayon, pero hopefully may babalik pa rin naman. So yes, that is a stressor. Wala pang 24 hours since I learned about the incident yesterday when it happened. I came from work. I was in the operating room before 10 o'clock at nakalabas kami more than 10 o'clock na rin ng gabi, and only to find out na yun ang nga nangyari. Na-hack yung account. Initially, I was able to secure my personal account kasi yun yung ginamit nila. They were able to hack the pages. Ngayon, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, mga 7 pages, 7 Facebook pages that I manage, that I own. And yung iba, yung mga hindi na active before na kinuha nila. And yes, marami na yan. Mga 23,000, 10,000 followers, marami na din. Up to, malaki-laki na din yung mga groups na yun. Hopefully, makukuha pa naman. But the thing is, some might think na parang wala lang ako, especially that we've just had our live Q&A sa aming masterclass. At masaya yung masterclass Q&A namin. Sobra kasing dami ng mga success stories. And ngayon pa din, nakakatuwa, maraming mga tawanan, maraming mga sharing of their experiences, and of course, maraming mga questions na atin pa rin sinagot kahit pa pabalik-balik na mga questions. And usually, I know, like when my friends and families are asking me, especially to my family, na hindi man ako nakaka-reply agad-agad. So, this is for you, Maming, sa mga nagtatanong if I'm okay. Thank you sa pangangamusta. I really appreciate that one. But if you know me, you'll know I'm like maybe 99 or 95% okay, or at least better than maybe the majority if it happens to them. Because my mindset is clear, even if merong nangyari na very stressful, na out of the blue, anything can happen. Out of the blue, pwedeng mawala lahat-lahat. In an instant, pwedeng mawala lahat. And that can cause a lot of stress to anyone. And it's still also causing me stress, but not much. If it's the kind of stress sa iba, siguro na wala na silang maisip ng iba, no? Actually, even if may nangyari to, meron pa rin akong naiisip na iba-ibang concerns na not related to money, not related to this page. So I know na it's not really the most significant thing that's happening right now. And it's not me not caring. I still care about this. I already did my part. This morning, mga 4 a.m. na siguro ako nakatulog, and I woke up around 8:30. So 4 hours and 30 minutes, that's just around 3 sleep cycles. And that's not enough for me. Usually, kailangan ko talaga ng 4 to 5, 6 cycles. So 4 to 6. 4 to 6 sleep cycle. So usually 6 hours to 9 hours talaga yung adequate sleep for me. And yes, hindi siya ganun ka-adequate sleep because I'm really bothered but my head is not clouded. I know what I need to do. Alam ko how to expect, and also ginawa ko na rin yung makakaya ko on my part, and I'm also very open sa lahat ng mga tumutulong, and I'm also being very grateful sa lahat ng mga enthusiast and mga followers natin, mga friends natin, sending the ones that they know, they recommend with their lives, with all of their hearts, na mga very good hackers, also to counter the hacking incident. But generally, I'm taking it well. I'm taking it lightly. Because kapag ginawa mo na ang lahat, and then everything else is already handled sa makakaya mo, and the rest is already not within your control. So actually, you don't need to do anything more but just to let go. Pwede kang umiyak, pwedeng magmukmok, pwede kang magsisi ng ibang tao, pwede kang mag-blame game, pwede kang ano pa ba, mag-negative thinking, pwede kang mag-self-pity at lahat-lahat. But all of those negative na reactions on these incidents will actually not help. So, we try to be objective. We try to be objective about this. I-address kung ano yung pwedeng ma-address. And then, no need for blaming. No need for anything. And then, just continue. Gawin ang lahat na pwedeng gawin. That my sister. Oh, and Artie, pasok ka, pasok ka. Come, come, come. Kasi, ano kami, business as usual kami dito. Kanina, nag-ano kami, live masterclass Q&A, and also kumain. And then, naglaro ako with Artie, who is already smiling right now in front of me. Tapos, gagawa na ako ng mga errands. So, meron akong mga papeles na pinanotaryo ko sa aking ate. So, and mga kung ano-ano pa na kailangan natin gawin. So, life must go on, but at the same time, learn from the experience. Hindi na kailangan mag-waste ng extra energy. Hindi na kailangan 'di ba? Hindi na kailangan mag-aksaya, Archie Boy, 'di ba? No need to aksaya extra energy for something na wala ka namang magagawa. One thing that we can do when something bad has happened, oh, Archie's also reading. Yeah, is to actually just learn from it. Okay? Learn from it. Think how you could have done things differently. So on my part, I've assessed that. Alam ko how to, I have regrets. Meron akong mga pinanghihinayangan, the things that I should have done. And just put that in your list of learnings and experiences para hindi na mangyari ulit. We can, ano lang naman, the insult lang naman sa buhay is kung yung mga pinagsisisihan mo is paulit-ulit. But if you are, although we are trying to foresee things before they happen, di ba, Arky? We usually talk with my nephew na one-on-one talaga. He's not exposed to any gadget. So, I think he's one of those kids na parang yung tayo before, na nung bata pa lang tayo, nakikipag-usap talaga, nakikipag eye to eye. Kaya hindi ako makapag eye to eye sa inyo ngayon kasi nakikipag eye to eye siya sa akin eh. And it's rude not to talk, no, facing eye to eye with someone, especially if they're smiling and bubbly and happy and excited and jumping. Yan, nandito kasi yung pamangkin ko. So, whenever we talk, especially when we talk with my sister, with my brother-in-law, and all the adults, if Archie is there, we talk as if we are really talking to him because he really feels bad if you are not talking to him directly. For the kids, others na sinasabi natin, wag munang kausapin yung kids because they are still young. No, 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 no. They will remain young as long as you keep on treating them like they're babies. But if you treat them like adults, di ba? Like someone who can understand, they can understand. That's the growing up. That's when growing up will happen. Yay! And you agree, di ba? You really agree? Yes? So that's why. The point is, hindi tayo kailangan nagluksa na tayo. We always have a mourning period. Nagmo-mourn din tayo. And we also process it objectively. and then critically how we learn from it and how we can avoid this in the future and paano natin ito pwede i-improve. And of course, kung ano yung pwede natin gawin moving forward. And I think one of the things talaga how we are able to manage stress this way is also with the right nutrition. Kasi without the right nutrition, imagine mo stress ka na, tapos sasalihan mo pa ng mga cravings mo sa sugar, cravings mo sa sweets, all of those will really not help. In fact, when your brain is already inflamed, when your body is already inflamed with the wrong foods, then stress is already doubled. Kasi before pa kayo nagkaroon ng actual stress in life, your body is already facing a lot of stress. So that is why sa mga iba na nagtatanong na, Doc, kapag wala bang sakit, kapag gumaling na ba, pwede na bang tumigil na sa pag-low carb? Pwede na bang bumalik sa high carb? So, well, it's up to you. But for us, we usually take this way of eating, this lifestyle, as a lifestyle. Hindi siya yung mga panandalian lang. Hindi siya yung mga pang one time lang. Because this is actually preventive. If I have been in high carb at nag-sugar roller coaster ako, at from time to time, hindi ako makapag-isip because my body, my brain is always craving for sugar. Kasi nga, yung sugar, it can only stay in your system for 1 to 2 hours. After 1 to 2 hours, you will now start to crave, to maintain yung elevated na sugar level because sinasanay mo na yung utak mo ay yung asukal lang yung ginagamit na source of energy. But if you are actually activating ketones, ginagamit mo na energy is already your fats, your sugar actually will remain stable, your mood will also remain stable, and your energy requirement will be coming from ketones and fats. And when your energy requirements is coming from ketones and fats, then that is stable. Kasi kahit pa mag-fasting ka after kang kumain ng high-fat food or low-carb food, hindi mag-fluctuate yung ketones mo because you will always have that fat reserve. Yes, marami tayong fat reserve. Hindi yan mawala-wala. Kahit pa sabihin mong sexy-sexy ka, kasi matangkad ka na ngayon, at nawala na yung baby fats mo, may fats ka pa din. Because fats is energy dense, kakaunti lang. You agree? You agree? Oh, you really agree. So good, no? I know you can feel it because you're fueling on ketones, right? Yes. You are fueling on ketones, like mommy and daddy and mommy today. You're fueling on ketones also. Oh, so agree. So good, so good. It's so nice to talk to someone so mature at a very young age of 8 months. Okay, boy. So, yan. So, and it's actually not me. Ito, isip ko lang because during kanina, you were listening, di ba? During our live Q&A, so many expressed that when they did low carb, their mood became stable. Their anxiety became less. And even your mommy, si mommy mo, siya yung number one na pinaka-moody sa lahat. Pinaka-moody sa lahat. Kaya nga tayo nakadevelop ng patience and understanding. Dahil mommy before is always hungry and angry at least how many times a day? 3 times a day. So ngayon si mommy once a day na lang. Pero hindi na hungry kasi hindi na siya dependent on food. OMAD, kapag naka-prepare lang, yan, maghahanap yan. Pero kung walang food, since nakaya na natin mag-long fasting, as long as 7 days fasting, right? 7 days fasting. So, missing one meal is no biggie. No big deal na yan. Kaya yun yung when you actually expose yourself to a different kind of stress. Para siyang exercise. So, no stress is more stressful actually than no food. Pero if you are able to do it consciously, yung ikaw talaga nag-decide, then other stress, you can easily control. You can easily control, no?
Yeah.
Ibang-iba siya. So it's different from starvation, yung sabi nila na babaliw sa gutom. Because they are not in control.
Actually, it's like a fulfilling
Fulfilling.
event.
Oo, contrary to wag mo munang i-off yung ano, ayaw mo na bang mag-live tayo? Wag mo so, contrary sa nagpapagutom, yung taong nag-aayuno, nagfa-fasting, is actually empowered. Very, very much empowered because you are in control. And when you are in control of your own body, of your own system, then when the time comes na merong stressor like hacking, the most important thing that you are managing right now, then you can easily manage it. That's one of the beauty with low carb. Hindi lang siya basta pagkain lamang, hindi lang siya about nutrition lamang. It's also affecting your mental health the best way possible. And mental health is actually our last but not the least disease na itatakol natin sa ating 21-day masterclass na magsisimula by June, and hopefully before that one, yung second to the last nating disease, which is about kidney diseases, will also be, nako, galit-galit, strong, oh, galit na galit. Ano, arrange mo na yung mesa natin. Oo na, malakas ka na. So hopefully, we will be able to secure our account for all of that. Okay? So, yon. With low carb and stress, actually, when you do low carb, stress management is a lot better. But of course, if you think na kahit naka-low carb na kayo at nandun pa rin yung stress, then maybe stress is another independent thing that you need to address. Another na mga common na mga stressors would be, nakikita natin associated with many illness, na yung mga taong merong GERD, merong hyperacidity. Yan, yung nagkakaroon ng biglang sumasama yung tiyan. Those are actually highly affected by stress. So if you have those symptoms na exchange of diarrhea, constipation, hindi nyo na malaman kung ano na ang status ng tiyan nyo, nag-hyperacidity, parating nag-GERD, then maybe you are having a lot of stress. So you might need some help also. Meron din kaming mga kaibigang psychologists and psychiatrists, counselors that can help you with it. We also have a masterclass for GERD, which is also largely related to stress management. Meron din protocol dyan on stress management. You can contact our admins. I think they are commenting in our comment section. So ngayon, they are my family members, Alvin Chua Rojo, Angela Rojo, Engineer Andrew Rojo, and May Mabel Rojo, RMT. So those are the personal pages that you can trust if you wish to join. We are just being strict right now sa ating enrollment, and kung meron man nag-enroll na while na-hack yung system natin from yesterday, kindly send our admins a message sa DM na lang. And they can confirm naman because the account registration, the ones that you've sent the registration to is usually under naman their personal account. And yes, yung consultation natin with Dr. Andy Manggubat is still okay. Hindi siya affected ng ating account. And hopefully, your prayers, with your help, with your prayers, ma-okay din ng lahat. So, always have faith, always stay positive, and of course, to manage all this, try to have some time alone to think about things and to always consider positivity and being grateful then, despite and in spite of. Parati tayo magpasalamat. There's always more things to be grateful for than to regret, than to be sad about. Mas marami pa rin yung dapat nating pagpasalamatan, and maraming salamat. And I think for me personally, I cannot think that straight if I'm still the same sugar addict that I was 4 years ago. And at least one thing is out of the question. Hindi ko kailangan ng comfort food, hindi ko kailangan ng usual comfort food, but maybe I just need extra electrolytes and maybe extra fats for ketone boost. So, more yummy foods. What did we eat kanina? What did we eat nga? We ate bangus, we eat eggs, we also had avocado and chicken and strawberries. Nako, muntik na ang mapunta sa push button. So, yon. I think that's all. And what's your experience? If meron kayong experience also when it comes to stress management and how low carb helped you, you can put that in the comment section para naman ma-inspire din yung iba. Na this one is not just about our body, our medical health, but it's also more of our overall wellness. Para mas ma-enjoy natin ang buhay because useless yung good health without good life, without good thinking and positive thoughts, di ba? So stay happy. Like, Artie Koy, come here, come here, come here. You say goodbye with your back lang, ha? Ang laki-laki ng bata nito. Tingnan niyo, ang laki-laki niya. 8 months pa lang yan. Tingnan mo, hindi na siya kasya. Hindi ka na kasya sa screen, no? 8 months ka pa lang. Naku naman. Yan, 8 months pa lang yan. Because this is a low-carb, almost carnivore baby. Plant-based, animal-based diet with some strawberry and avocado surprise and broccoli. And what else? What else do we like that we are just eating? What else? What else? The things that we don't really like but we just eat avocado. And yeah. So yan yung aking pamangkin. This is our Kikoy. Thank much for those na don't look. Kasi wala siyang wala siyang gadget na exposure. Wala. Tingnan mo. Alam niyo talaga. No, don't look. Bawal. Aalawin ka na lang ni Tita Mane and ni Mami. Aalawin ka na lang. Don't look. Tinitingnan talaga niya yung mukha niya. Anyway, yes, yan lang. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Remember to always stay low carb so that we all stay safe. Bye-bye. Yan, ang laki-laki na ng paa niya. Oh. Yan, mami ka na. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Sa mga may questions, usually constipation, we have a lot of videos about that already. Search nyo na lang ngayon. I think it's easier to maneuver in our YouTube channel. Kung hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe sa ating YouTube channel, you can subscribe kasi mas safer doon yung ating mga content. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. God bless. Have a blessed Sunday and a fruitful week ahead. Maraming salamat po. Bye!